Okay. Now let's see if I did it right. Hmm. I don't know. I sure hope so. Hmm. There's no one finding me. There's one. Ah, hey Rhonda. Hey Susan, how are you? I'm hoping more people find me. I haven't done StreamYard in a very long time, so I don't even know if I set it up right. I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and I realized I didn't even hit the live button. Hey Jenny. I'm like, well, damn. My head is killing me. I can't take any ibuprofen because I go see the oncologist tomorrow. I'm doing all right. Could be better, but that's all right. But I am going to talk to the doctor and see if they can put me on the smoking patches. I really got to quit, guys. And then at the same time, do what my brother said by putting it my cigarettes in the van. Oh, here too. I mean, usually this fan is enough for me, but it was really hot in here today. And then I got a hat that I have to do. I tore it apart 4 times so far because it's coming out like a pinwheel instead of freaking straight lines. So I'm irritated. I was supposed to have it done Monday. And then I sprained my wrist getting out of the tub. So that's how my day's been. Oh, I bet, Susan. I don't mind the AC being off. It's just really hot right now. I believe so, Jenny. I believe so. Same here. I mean, we've had higher temperatures, but the humidity is off the charts. It'll be all right. It'll heal in a couple of days. Um, Thank God for the electric wheelchair, right? I mean, I was going to take my van and the manual chair tomorrow, but I can't wheel myself around with the hurt wrist. Yeah, I got a call from the doctor today. They go, well, we got your blood test back. Okay. But they didn't take a couple others that we ordered. All right. I can't run out to the hospital today. It's too late. Oh, no. Just come in an hour early here. Gee, thanks. So it upheavaled my whole day, my plans tomorrow. But I am going to stop at Ollie's because Jenny said they had the Who was that? The Pioneer Woman dish towels. Let's see if I can find some of those. I'd actually like to find Pioneer Woman fabric and sew a topper on them. I don't know. We'll see. Yay! Did you start working on it, Rhonda? Oh no, Susan, I am so sorry. Oh damn, I was supposed to make a phone call today. Completely went out of my mind again. This person's got to think I'm pissed off because I keep forgetting. Oh, good, Rhonda. Yeah, I'm going to pick out my main color and get started tomorrow, too, after I get back. Hey, Mary, how are you? Well, good. Hey, Susan, how are you doing? So apparently, my StreamYard's working good. I'm doing all right. Could always be better, but I'm doing all right. Thank you. Yeah, same here, Jenny. I've been on a raw diet for the past couple days because me eating it fast food. Oh my gosh. I think the bathroom has become my living room for a few days. I mean, it's just going right through me. I'm doing okay, Susan. Could always be better, though. I'm just grateful for what I have. But I got 36 inches done on my blanket, or 37. So I have about 23 to go. Yeah. So it's getting there. But I'm going to put it aside for a couple days. Yeah. Well, the other day I went and made a vegetable soup with ground beef in it. And what I do is my brother told me this: get the frozen vegetables instead of dumping the whole can, and get frozen vegetables and just add enough of each one to make a small pot. That'll last me a couple days. I'm learning. Have you seen the watermelons coming out of Walmart and Kroger? I've seen some videos where they have them delivered, or they pick them up, whatever. They're firm, but when they put a knife in there ready to cut it, it spouts like a vapor of chemicals and juice, and they're all GMO products. The seedless watermelons. I guess I said, self, you ain't buying no more seedless watermelons. um, it's a shell blanket in a square shell blanket. It goes pretty quick. It's one of those mindless type stitches to where you can watch TV while you're doing it. And that's a good idea, Mary. No, I didn't. I wish I did. I was sitting in the tub, keeping myself occupied while my muscles were relaxing. I mean, you ought to see me. I check my camera 4 times when I'm in that damn tub, making sure the lens is covered, it's not facing towards me. God forbid I accidentally hit the record button. Yeah, I'm gonna buy me a smaller one. I have a large one, but I'm gonna buy me a smaller one because it takes up too much counter space, and I don't need one that big. I'm gonna see if I can find it, Rhonda. Where's the search button? Here we go.
Walmart watermelons exploding everywhere.
Okay. I want to see if it's a good idea, Jenny. Hey, college, how are you? Hold on, I need to send myself this link. If I can do it right. I love leftovers. I love because the flavors combine after a day really nice. No, that's not what I want. Oh, come on. Copy. paste. Okay. Now I want to see if um, yeah, that wasn't fun. More. I can't figure it out. Let me just put it up against my.
Walmart watermelons exploding everywhere.
So I came downstairs.
And hold on, I'm gonna try to get you where.
Hank Green. It smells so bad.
So, anyways, that's the gist of it. They're exploding all over the place. That's a good idea, Rhonda. Freezing it. Yes, by Thursday night, Gail. Yes, please. To my Rollingthroughlife email. Yep. Because I will start editing the video on Friday. Oh, cool, Mary. Yeah. Isn't that gross? And it's the seedless watermelons doing it. Now, I'm going to put some of it on the heat because of the way they're transported. Okay. So they're spoiling faster. But they shouldn't be hissing and stuff. I mean, they shouldn't be firm and then you cut it and yeah, I don't want to eat watermelon anymore. Yeah, exactly, because of the heat, Jenny. They travel in big open air trucks for the most part. So until they get to like the company's warehouse and then they're sent to the grocery stores and box trucks. But yeah, I think it's the heat. Yeah, but I bet it's just messing with our food. Yeah. I love watermelon, but I don't like anything pickled. Maybe when the cooler weather comes in, things will get better, but by that time, watermelon season's over. Because even on the roadside, they're not in any kind of cooler. So I bet you they're happening with roadside fruits and veggies too. Okay. Okay, Gail. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to send yours, Jenny. And Susan M, are you doing it? Or Susan B? Are you doing the Sophia blanket? I know I have a new subscriber that's doing the blanket, which I've been meaning to check out her channel. Told you, my mind is turning into mush. Oh, I'm sorry, Susan. I bet you the heat we're experiencing. Oh, I'm sorry, Susan. I wish I had the link, but you need to look up. I wrote it down. I know I did. Hold on. Stop what? Um, it's a device that Elon Musk invented. You plug it in the closest plug to your electric panel, and somehow the waves coming into your home is jaggedy, and it ups your electric bill like crazy. This is supposed to kind of streamline it to where you use less electric to run what you need, and your bill goes down like they say 90%. I'm going to say a good 80%. And I've been listening to people review it and all. Sounds like a good product. Actually, I'm thinking about getting one myself. So when I move where I have to pay my electric bill, I have one. Okay, Mary. So I think right now they're running a sale where it's $44 for one and $99 for three. So, but I think most of us in here lives in a place less than 1,500 square feet. So one would work. So if you buy $44 now and it lowers your electric bill that much, it'll pay for itself within a month or two. Welcome back, Rhonda. You got that right, Jenny. Yeah, see? So you would only need one, and it should bring down the cost of your electric. Well, you don't have to fall for it. I'm just giving the information. But with the way shit is going, and your electric bill winds up to be $400-$500 the way they keep raising the damn prices, and I move into my new place and I'm paying $20 a month, don't bitch. That's all I'm saying. Do not bitch. Oh, well, that's good, Jenny. That's really good. But I'm actually going to get one. And I'm going to have my, probably my son to try it out. Since I can't try it out here, I'm going to have him try it out. Because I think his is less than $1,500. Maybe not because of the basement, but I think it's less than. So, oh, it's all right, college. But right now he's got a hell of a sale going on because they're originally $100 just for one. Sometimes you have to take the leap. Now, I know Elon Musk is a businessman. I get it. But he's also a businessman that believes in our personal freedoms and he wants to help people. And it's $44. If it's trash, well, then I wasted $44. But I have wasted money on far less meaningful things in the past. Isn't that the way it always happens, Jenny? Well, you plug it into the plug that's closest to your panel, your electric panel. And then it stops unneeded electricity from coming in. It streamlines the waves and it stops the unneeded electricity coming in. Hey, Cheryl, how are you doing, sweetheart? Just look it up. Stop what? Don't take my word for it. Stop what? And it might be something you want to invest in. It might not be. I'm just giving out the information. Because I'm telling you what, I've spent thousands of dollars on yarn and I regret the decision. I could spend $44 and regret the decision if it don't work. It is what it is. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Cheryl. Because I'm telling you what, the electric company is not done with raising our bills. They are not done. Especially with this new pandemic around the corner. People are going to be without jobs again. Like the electric company is going to make that the reason why they have to raise their bills. Not like they need any reason. I know we have a new internet company floating around here in Mansfield. I got to find out who it is. And they charge $50 a month because my internet company just raised my internet again. Every 3 months, it's like they add another $5 to it. And it's ridiculous. They're getting back at us because we're using all these streaming platforms. So they want their money back. So if I can find a better company, I don't know. I think Verizon does internet too. I just don't know how good it is. I just put a shell in my mouth, damn it. Anybody gonna talk? I was gonna go out today, but this damn hat is pissing me off. No matter how I do it, it's coming out like a pinwheel. I'm gonna take some money off of it for being late. Yeah, well, I pay $80. If it was $50, I'd be happy, or $55. But they're constantly raising it. No, wait a minute, it's $85. They just raised it this month. It was $80 last month. And you know the way the world is these days, you can't get by without some kind of internet. I mean, you could, but it's a little difficult. $89.90. I haven't checked mine. I haven't paid the bill yet. Hold on, let me check real quick. Mine's only $84.99, but it still went up. So I don't know. Thank you, Jenny. Just my cable on my phone here. But when I move, I'll have to pay for my electric also. Plus the rent's higher. I know, Cheryl. I know. So anybody that's working on the blanket, are you having problems with anything yet? I'm thinking probably the first 8 rows is pretty easy. But Jenny in here's done it, so if you have any questions. Oh, no problem, Susan. Okay, Jenny. Yeah, I might have to do that. Play the old, is there anything we can do before I decide to transfer my internet service? I haven't done that in a couple of years, but I think I'm going to have to now. Because usually I'll say, I really like you guys, but the bill's getting so high, I can't afford it. So is there something we can do? And I think this year I could probably do a little bit better because my credit score is real good. And I haven't been late for any payments in the past year. Oh, yeah. I know, right? That's what I've been doing with this hat. I'm doing the Viking hat because I got money sent to my PayPal without the dude even asking me to make this hat. It was due on Monday, but as you can see, it's I don't know what I did a few years ago to tackle this situation, but it's turning into a pinwheel. These are like half moon shaped. It's twisting. So I got to figure it out. I've ripped it apart 4 or 5 times already. I haven't been able to work on anything else because of it. But I will have to get rows 1 through 8 done after I get back from the doctor tomorrow. And then I got my desk cleared off for the most part so I could print, right? My printer went on error. I can't find out what the hell's wrong with it. So it's pissing me off, honestly. Hey, Angela, how are you? Welcome back. And then I found someone that's crocheting. It looks like it's a really easy project. It looks like the back of a cat with the little curly tail. And you put a popsicle stick on it. Use it as a bookmark. I thought it was so cute. So I might make some of those for the craft show. Some for $1.50 a piece. Air should mean your Wi-Fi. Oh, the error, yeah, it might be. But everything else is working. I think what I gotta do is just reset it, like unplug it for 30 seconds and plug it back in. That should help whatever's messing with it. I just haven't gotten back there to do it yet. Damn, that was quick, Angela. You get that done within a month or two? Damn. No, I'm not wireless. I don't like to be wireless. The only time I'm wireless is like if I'm in bed and I got my laptop in there. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do these StreamYards every other week. Like 2 days before you have to turn the picture in. If you're having a problem with something, just ask for the link. You can come up here, show your project, and where you're stuck. Or if you can explain it with words, that's fine too. But that's why I'm doing StreamYard tonight. Wow, that's quick, Angela. I just crochet. We do. It can be relaxing. There's other times I've thrown stuff in the garbage because I got tired of it. I was frustrated with it. I don't know how many balls of yarn have wound up in the garbage. It's very true. It's very true. Actually, any artist community are vicious. I mean, I've seen paper crafting people go after each other. Um, and every group has one or two people that need to be put out of their misery. And then things will calm down. It is, especially if you find the right pattern where you don't have to look at the pattern all the time. It's like a one or two or a repeat. Yeah, and this used to be one of them, Mary. Used to be. I was probably one of the worst ones because I would attack anyone that attacks me. I'm not one to stand by and bitch without calling out names. It's just me. And I sure can be college. But I don't do that anymore. It may happen. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say ever, never ever. It could happen. But for the main part, if you even start aggravating me, I'll just leave. I don't trust people to do private chats anymore. I don't trust them. I have a core set of people I trust, but yeah, I just don't join any private group anymore because all they would do is want to fish information so they can come at you. Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't used to like granny squares, but I'm starting to warm up to them. Oh, cool. Yeah, my daughter, how I got into it was my daughter was learning corner to corner, and she showed me how easy it was. So on the way home, I picked up a skein of yarn and a hook and came home, looked up tutorials, and I was hooked. Yeah, I wish I could knit, but I can't. I have a couple of knitting machines. I can't even figure out how to use those damn things. And I've tried several times. But we was able to share on this damn thing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with it one day. Figure it out. Yeah, a lot of people don't have the patience to teach a left-hand person anything. Oh, cool. Yeah, I got to get some video out of by the end of the month of a haunted house in Legos or fake Legos um, for my other channel. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people had to learn how to do it right-handed. But I can't learn right-handed because my right hand doesn't work as well. So, um, hmm. Now, if you're doing Sophie's Universe on her webpage, because I couldn't pick out colors because I wanted to do the same order she did in her blanket, but there's no clear change your color or keep the same color in the pattern. But Jenny found on her website, she has a template of the colors she used and in what order she used them. Like row 1 is purple, row 2 is purple, row 3 is yellow. It goes down the list. So if you need that, check out the website for Sophia's Universe. Oh, and now there's left-hander YouTube channels, but when I started, there wasn't. Actually, crochet was not that popular 7 or 8 years ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, we all have that pattern that you just want to throw and pretend that you never saw it, but you did see it and you really want to make it. Yeah, that's me. Oh, I see. Hmm. Well, that's like me with this tutorial. I have to do, I'm right now trying to do the whole pattern back asswards. Um, I think this is the straightest I've seen them. It's still curving though, but I don't know. I don't know. I just gave it a drink. It was fine when the sun was out because I made sure I checked it. I gave it a drink yesterday. Yeah, exactly. I do the same thing when I do a tutorial. I record it left-handed and then I mirror image it to make a right-handed video. Yeah, that's all it is mirror imaging. And when that feature came out, a lot of your crocheters started doing that. Yeah, I haven't seen her around in a while either. Yeah, well, I'll get it when I get off here. But it was looking fine before I came on. I swear it was. Because I knew you'd be on here bitching. So I looked at it and it looked healthy as shit. It's like a fucking car. Makes a liar out of you every time. Oh, okay, college. See, Jenny? Yeah, you read my mind, girl. I wish. Hell, I probably won't get a place till next summer. I mean, school started. Well, that's funny, Jenny. Hell, I'll probably never get out of this damn place. I'll die here and be laying in bed or whatever for 5, 6 days till I start stinking. I might check it out, Mary. I might give it a try. Exactly, Jenny. I don't think I should have ever moved here. I should have stayed in Columbus. I know, exactly, Angela. She has been scaring me more often. Yay! Awesome, Gail. I think we'll all have a really nice blanket to put in the fair. Very true, Jenny. I always have to watch for her ear to twitch or something because I can't tell if she's breathing half the time. And when I get a little scared, I got to yell at her 3 or 4 times before she moves. And thank you, Janice. How are you? The ombre pink. Oh, that's what you're doing it in. Oh, nice. Jenny's doing hers in the green apple ombre. I can't wait to see these blankets. And they're right where they were. I haven't had time to work on them in a while. I've got so much other shit that I'm late on. Very late on. You know, purple is not one of my favorite colors, but I do like the purple ombre. It's very pretty. You got to talk to Rhonda about that, not me. Yeah, exactly. Why not? I think it'll look pretty. And she won't be able to make it for a while. Or maybe I'll just let her come over here and make it in my kitchen. You know, when it gets cool enough and I can send it to you without it sticking together. Yeah, I love that rock candy. Just don't love me. It yeah, too much sugar. I've been basically eating raw foods for the past week after I got off the fast foods. Here's what kills me. I thought, man, I hate using DoorDash because they upcharge so much, their delivery fees, taxes, whatever. So I was in the mood for like something like roast beef with taters and a vegetable. We have no family style restaurants in my area. I'm like, this is bullshit. All we have is junk food in this area. Pizza shops, Subway. Well, Subway's but McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. Nothing that even could be remotely healthy. I've never seen that before, Jenny. Can't believe I sprained my wrist. You should have seen me. I went and got some new. Walmart used to sell bras I loved. They fastened in front. They fit good, but they stopped selling them. So I found some, but they weren't in my size. So I ordered it off of Amazon. Well, I think I gained more weight than I thought I did. Because I put that bra on. My boobs are like almost ready to choke my ass. This shit's got to go back. I think I got to order the round size, a few inches, and lose weight. Well, yeah, and the second round's going to wipe them completely out. Because I have a feeling they're going to try to restrict us even worse this time. I can't get there with just my wheelchair, Harold. You know, buses stop around 5:30 around here. And my bus, actually, the last trip home is at 5 o'clock. So, use bungee cords, right? Why don't you just take it apart, Mary, and make pumpkins out of it? Oh, really, Janice? I was thinking about Ozempic too, but my doctor won't let me. He says, number one, you're really not at the weight capacity you need to be at. But I have other health issues that could spark for them to go worse quicker. So, but Ozempic did well on my daughter when I don't know if she's still taking it or not. Didn't they? Isn't Ozempic for? It was meant for depression, And that was just one of the side effects, that you could lose weight on it. I am sorry to hear that, Janice. Yeah, yeah. The blood work, it tells the doctor a lot what you can or can't take. Oh, for diabetes. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we have a small Chinese place, but it's under new management. It's different. I went in a mom and pop kind of restaurant, roast beef with some mashed potatoes. We used to have a restaurant down by the golf course, but they went under during the pandemic. So we don't have them around anymore. Well, that might help you in both areas, Jenny. That would be good. And plus, with the Mediterranean diet, you'll be well on the road to your goal. On Fridays. Oh, on Gray Street. I don't know if they do it every night. I can try. Yeah, I'll check. I didn't think of them because I know they should be starting it back up. Friday nights on Ashland does, and they give you pretty good serving for 2 3 meals. I'll have to check Gray Street. Thanks. I forgot all about them. Oh, awesome, Angie. Or Angela. I'm sorry, my glasses. I found out my eye doctor's no longer taking my insurance, and it's going to cost me $100 to get my eyes checked. Damn it. Oh, and get this. I was talking to one of my doctors and said, I think it's time I need to get some counseling. Just, there's so much shit going on. I just need counseling. And I said, but Heritage doesn't take my insurance. And I don't know the name of it, but it's like a state run clinic over there by YMCA. Anyways, he goes, what about over there? I said, they don't want counselors. They just want to drug you up. I ain't going over there. Every single person that goes over there gets put on meds. I don't want meds. I need to talk, get some ideas. Dumbasses. I bet, Jenny. I love home cooked meals. I don't like to cook, and I don't have access to a good restaurant. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it is what it is. I was thinking about looking online and see if any of them takes my insurance. Well, I've never tried Korean, but I did try Japanese. I don't like Japanese food. My son took me to a restaurant. Mm-mm. Okay, Angela, whatever those are. Yeah, I know. It's like all these doctors just want to pump you up with pills. I can't. I don't want no more pills. Use your word, Jenny. Hmm. Now the Japanese, I guess it was okay. It was okay, but my son talked me into putting some type of egg gravy or egg sauce over it. I ate it, but it was nasty. It was gross. Hmm. Ask him not to put salt on it. It was funny. When I went to meet Julie Wright, I was laughing my ass off because I had to send something back. All my potatoes. They tasted sour. It was really bad. So she went and gave me mac and cheese, and then something was wrong with Julie's hamburger. So when the waitress was talking to her about it, I said, "Ma'am, please don't let the chef spit on our food." She goes, "He won't." I'm always afraid to send food back. Yeah, I've never tried German food or gyros. Now, what I do like is a good Philly steak and cheese sandwich with tomato and lettuce on it. Oof. And onion, of course. Italian's good, but between the pizzas and the lasagna and the spaghettis, and I'm tired of Italian. It's all the same shit, all the same taste. Oh, I understand, Janice. I get you. We all have our opinions. I like um I like chicken fried rice at Chinese restaurants, and I get their fish and their broccoli. Yeah, basically the only thing is Chinese is the chicken fried rice. The rest of it is pretty much American food. Okay, Susan, but yeah. I'm a picky eater. I don't like a whole lot of spices and sauces. It's just, well, no, let me put it a different way. I like them, but it has to be a kind of a mild sauce, you know what I mean? To where it doesn't overpower the meat. If it overpowers the meat and you just taste the sauce, Mystery movies. Hmm. I don't, because it's not usually what I watch. I don't know. That could be Jenny's. She loves those murder shows. The older ones. I do like Mildred Pierce. It's one of my favorite ones. I think that's the only mystery movie back in the day that I like. Yeah, exactly. You don't know what kind of day that chef has had, and if he's going to take it out on your food. I know, that was a really good one. I mean, we kind of all, we thought until the end who was the killer, but they wrote that one very well. Yeah, she's my blood and guts friend. Yeah, well, my sister-in-law can do. She's Italian, so she can do good food. The only thing I don't like is the eggs in the lasagna, but other than that, it's really good food. Um, but I guess that's an acquired taste. So she knows how to cook the Italian food. So it's basically the only Italian restaurant I ever go to when I go, which I want to make a trip down there this spring. I mean, everybody kept telling me Panera Bread, good Italian food. Even I know that shit's not good Italian food. Now, the one place I did like that was a close call was called Spaghetti's. Spegeddies. I loved their sizzolini. Oh my gosh. I'm not a spicy food person, but that had just enough spice that I could handle. It's good. It was a good restaurant. I don't know why they went under. Because there's not one to be found in Ohio. I used to actually go see my daughter on Tuesdays so I could get the 2 for Tuesday and have that spaghetti for 4 days. Yeah. I mean, I can take some sauce, but not a lot. I don't like it overpowering the meat. Or a lot of gravy. I mean, some restaurants put gravy on meat. I have to tell them just a little. Matter of fact, I need to start telling them just put it on the side. I'll dole it out the way I want to dole it out. I don't know how the hell I hurt my wrist in the tub, but I did. I still got a load of laundry to do, or I'll be going to the doctor's naked. No, I actually had to get some laundry done. Okay, I haven't used StreamYard in a really long time. Are all my buttons still there? I mean, I'm not hinting at nothing. I just need to know. Like the super chat, the join, all that. Is that all still where you guys can see it? Because I can't see it on my end. I'm not hinting. I swear. I just can't see. So beyond the Sophie's universe, what is everybody else working on? I was watching this one lady doing beading today as an ASMR. It was very, very cathartic. Okay, so those buttons ain't working then. Okay, that's the super chat. All right, as long as those are there. You never know if someone gets an itch. I just didn't know because I can't see shit. I see a picture of me and the chat. That's it. So nobody's working on anything else? I'm looking up at that light and I don't know why. Well, damn, guys. I don't know what to talk about. Oh, I got the third installment of the book of dragons and something. I'm going to do a video on that. I was planning on it today, but I got really lazy today. Maybe I'll do that after the doctor's appointment tomorrow. Oh, cool. Someone said if you join that and go through all their classes, you can be certified as a crochet teacher. I don't know. Oh, I remember that, Mary. Yes. And I kind of get it at this point. I mean, because it's like all the sauces and dressings and gravies, they put so much on it. But yeah, I forgot about that part of the movie. Okay, here's something. Oh, okay. Cool. Has anybody heard about the 8 passengers scandal? Oh, come on, I can't be the only one. Oh, good Lord. All right. 8 Passengers was a family YouTube channel. Now, as the years go by, we're finding out these people are exploiting these kids. They're making a lot of money, but they don't put back any savings for the kids. Well, this woman has always been a concern. Her name's Ruby Frank. She's always been a concern. Her kindergartner was responsible for her own lunch, to pack it and to remember it. When she forgot it one day, the teacher called and she said, well, maybe she'll learn to bring her lunch. I'm not bringing it to her. She had her 14 or 15-year-old son. He went and played a prank on his younger brother, saying he had to hurry up, get packed. It was a surprise. They were going to Disney World. The boy just packed his little suitcase with his stuffed animals and stuff like that. I went out the door and realized everybody was still in bed for that prank. He had to sleep in, I want to say, utility room, or it could have been the dining room, on a beanbag chair for 7 months. Oh, well, that's good, Mary. You'll get there. So I guess there's a channel that she got rid of her 8 passengers and started with someone else, this Connections YouTube channel, giving horrible advice, saying that, if a child has eating disorder that the parent's concerned about, well, the child needs to be punished because they were lying to you that there was no problems going on. Bunch of bullshit. So she was over there recording something like the day before, and she had to leave town or something. And one of the boys escaped out of a window or something, went to a neighbor and asked for food and water. They were very badly emaciated. Cops come in. There were 3 children that were tied in a room, tied down. I don't know if there was duct tape on some of their limbs, but there was always rope. They were in like a panic room. And they were starving. So, yeah, that's the big old thing with that. If you look her up, you wouldn't believe what these kids have gone through. And the community has tried to get children's services to listen to them. They had video proof of what was going on. But for the past 6, 7, 8 years, they weren't being listened to. And her own kids, the ones that turned 18, and because she told her kids, on your 18th birthday, you're out. They've been trying to tell the cops. And nobody would do anything. So, yeah, it's disgusting. So now, over in Utah. Yeah, and you know what? It's very prevalent on YouTube. I think, okay, here's an example. The Mills family. I didn't like that they showed everything about their kids. Well, not everything. They were a very modest family. But when Andrea passed away, Tom got bullied. And that's okay. He handled it well. Because everybody grieves in their own way, and they should have just let him be for a while. I mean, did he say some things that probably was inappropriate for the time? Yeah. But I chalk that up to grief. Okay. Anyways. So one of their children, her name's Eden. She's a very big introvert. And when she doesn't want to be on camera, he respects her decision. She only goes on camera when she wants to. which is the way it should be. But they're finding out a lot of these family YouTubers are making all the money, not saving anything up for the children, and their faces are plastered every video. These kids, the Frank children, they left the house without a penny in their pocket. No kind of savings or nothing. So there's a big, what's it called? They're trying to get all family channels banned. I think it should be a basis by basis. I think just because they have religion in the house doesn't mean they're exploiting their children. But when you see red flags like over and over and over, I think YouTube's responsibility is to check in on it. Because if you shut their channel down, then they got to go out and work. They ain't going to have time to sit there and abuse the kids. Yep. Oh, that's true, Mary. Yeah, exactly, Gail. Exactly. Another big one is Sister Wives. Those kids were constantly on the channel, but none of them had a savings account when they left. So I think it's a case-by-case basis. But when a parent obliges the child, when the child says, I don't want to be on camera, and says okay, and doesn't make her feel bad about it, it's the right decision. Yes, I remember them, Jenny. Very abusive. They were abused, but it was called pranks. They were abused. Yeah. Yep, the Duggars. None of those kids got any of that money. Actually, Jill had to sue for her cut, and by the time they deducted everything, she got paid minimum wage for all the hours she was on TV. Minimum wage. And Daddy's worth millions. Yep, exactly, Gail. Yeah, exactly. And I think the way it works when they become adults is if their new family stays under his thumb, he will pay for housing incidentals, But if they go out on their own, they're cut. Which, yeah, Daddy of 5, really bad. Yeah, Duggars are sick. Yeah. Yeah, he got called in on that one. Big time. Honey Boo Boo, yes, that kid's messed up for life due to that show. Toddlers Tiaras. I don't know how much abuse I see in that show. These children don't want to do it. Mommies want the fame, not the little ones. But when I read about 8 passengers, I was like, when is this going to stop? When is YouTube actually going to make the right call and protect children? I don't think they ever will, unfortunately. Well, they took the site down themselves. 8 passengers left YouTube a couple months ago, but I think they felt the wrath coming. But she was still on Connections. But the kids weren't on Connections. The word was getting out about them. But still, nobody really looked in on the case until this little boy was at the neighbor's house, emaciated, hungry, thirsty, duct tape around his wrists and legs. I agree, college. He's a sick one. I think he should be brought up on a bunch of charges. Yeah, the mom took custody, I think, of 2 of those kids. But I don't think they were allowed back on YouTube, but they snuck their way back in. And then when YouTube found out that they were banny baiting, they took him off again because he went under a different name. So, but it seems like this comes out of all the family channels for the most part. I'm not saying 100%. I'm saying for the most part, these children are being exploited. Now, like the Mills family, when Andrea was alive, she didn't have ads on her videos. She just did it to give out information. But when she passed away, he decided to monetize the channel to where it could help him bring money into the house to where he could take like an extra day off work to be around the kids. I get it. Smart decision. And there's a couple other ones. I can't remember their names right now. They're pretty decent. But for the most part, oh my gosh. They're just horrible. How about the one, I don't remember her name. How about the man and woman that adopted a child and then rehomed it? Okay, Janice, you take care, sweetheart. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, they need to ban all family channels. I really think so. And if they ban them all, then like the Mills family can do something else. Individual YouTube channels or whatever he wants to do. But for a majority of them, these kids are getting abused and turned out with no money at 18. No money. I think, see, 8 passengers. All right. The parents get 2/8 of the money and the rest of it gets divvied up to where by 8 or by 6 for the kids. But then half of their money goes towards household expenses because they still have to live there. You know, just like child support, 100% of that money doesn't go like for clothes and stuff. It goes for rent, all that, taking care of children. But at least half of their portion should have been put in a savings account. That's just my thought. You got that right, Mary. Well, I don't think it's a matter of policing. There are millions of channels. Millions. They actually have to have like a mass reporting on someone. Mass with good, solid proof in one video for them to be taken down. Well, they get 3 strikes and then they're out. But maybe with this and a few other ones that we talked about, maybe the family channels just need to go. Matter of fact, the way I acted, 3, 4, 5 years ago, I should have been banned. Come on, let's be real. Should have been. I mean, I'm glad I wasn't, but still, according to their terms of service, I should have been banned. Which is why I try to be nice now. I try. Wanda can't be nice 100% of the time, though. I still got the itch to tell somebody off once in a while. That's my daughter and my son. I get on their back. Well, they do. They do. Because some of them will sneak around and put it as a. I think if the children are over 13, they can be on the channel. But then they periodically sneak a child in here or there in there. It's like Hollywood. It's all in the editing of what they can count it to be as. You know? As long as they don't have the majority of screen time, I think they can get by with it. It's sad, but it's true. There's loopholes in every law. But yeah, when I read that happened, I felt so bad for those kids because I didn't hear about them a whole lot, but I once in a while came upon their videos and just shook my head like, I cannot believe they're allowing this. But they did. I got it. I think I'm going to have to go to the eye doctor. Damn it. But yeah, that's what has been in the news lately. What else has there been? Oh, China. See what happened in China yesterday. Typhoons, earthquakes, floods, all over China. Really bad. It's really bad. Well, good. Good, Jenny. I'm glad to hear that. Maybe some of these, I don't know what you call them, associates, will get some of their money back. You're allowed to have your opinion, college. I don't like the government, but the people still count. There's more poor people than rich. So remember that. You should have put S**T. Yeah, you got to watch your words when you title and put stuff in your description box, because they will get you on that. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. I really hope you guys get a portion of your money back, which I know is probably a lot less than what you guys are stuck with inventory, but them having to write you a check probably hurts every time they would have to write that check out. Which reminds me, I have a check from Citibank. It ain't that much, but it's past the 3 months, so I gotta get a hold of them to write me a new check. I'm always a procrastinator. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Are you in the class action lawsuit, Jenny? I hope so. It's like that Lulu Rose stuff. Okay, even the consultant said that the leggings and all that was poor quality, but you still see them at these craft shows, flea markets, whatever, trying to sell a pair of leggings for $30. No, no, I'll go to Walmart and get a pair for $7. And for once, Walmart will outlast Lulu Rose. Oh, okay. I would keep your eye on it for when Pennsylvania goes through it. At least you might get something back. Dang. That's why I try, I've got stuck with MLMs when I was younger. Like Amway, oh hell, what else? There was this like Christmas type marketing thing. Anyways, I never made money off that shit. Never did. I spent more money than I made. It's people taking advantage of other people, and I don't like that. It's one thing I gotta say, I don't take advantage of people. I don't like to. And ask Rhonda. It's millions of times she said she'd help me, but I'm like, I don't want to abuse our friendship like that. I just don't want to do it. It's not the way it should be. We should be helping each other up instead of climbing on their back and pushing them into the ground while we're climbing on their back. Yeah, I know, Rhonda. It's a fine line, and I never want you to feel like you're being used. Never. Isn't it they were caught with having nickel in their jewelry when they advertise it doesn't have nickel? Or is it a different compound? I think it's nickel. I know, Rhonda. Yep. And you need to do that more often, once a week. At least. Yeah, but they were caught with. They said there was no nickel in their jewelry, but it's been proven that there was. Am I right? No, but I have heard of them, and I heard they're just as bad as any other ones out there. Yeah, they're the ones that got started with the family thing because they had the first video of him finding out they were pregnant, and that's what started all the family type YouTubers. Wow, right? Yeah, I remember it's a nickel free. I didn't know about the lead though, and arsenic. But unfortunately, there's a small lesson to learn in that. If every piece of jewelry is $5, there's a scam going on because you pay for what you get. Now, I bought some paparazzi, just a few pieces, but I bought earrings to where I could make stitch markers out of them. Oh, and by the way, Jenny and Rhonda, I did not buy those minion patterns. I was tempted, real tempted, but I didn't. I was a good girl. Well, I was thinking, that there's a lot of minion patterns out there for free, and all I have to do is find a little Santa suit or something that will fit it. Right. Yeah. Wow. So you were only making like 225 per item, plus you had to buy your own shipping supplies and shit. Yeah, that's wrong. Need proof? There is no proof because it's not on my pattern list. I did not buy it. I was so tempted. So tempted. They were so cute, especially the little elves. But I didn't. But they had these new marshmallows out, and I got to pick one up for each of my grandkids. I think I seen them at. Did I see them at Walmart? Either Walmart or Joann's. If it's at Joann's, I won't buy them. Anyways, they're marshmallows. I think that's what they're called, right? Marshmallows. But they're in a costume. It's all sewn together. But they look like they're in little Halloween costumes. They were so cute. I thought about getting this for my grandkids. But I forgot what store it was. I didn't look at the price. I just seen them and I thought they were really cute. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. Exactly. So you guys maybe made 50 cents, 75 cents per item. That's squishmallows. That's what they are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but they were so cute. There was a Dracula and a Frankenstein, and I think there was a little fairy and a unicorn. They were cute. I have to look it up on the website now that I know the proper name. They were so cute. I thought, well, when I go down Sunday, I'll just um, give them a little something for Halloween. I haven't really bought them anything this year. Hell, I still owe Sammy a birthday gift. But when we go to their county fair, I'll let him get something. Yeah, that's where the money is. Because when they buy, you get a certain percentage of what they buy. Yeah. And that's the only way you can make money. That's like Janelle and Christine over at Sister Wives. They, even the daughter said, do not get into an MLM company unless you are high profiled on social media, because it's the only way you make money, by getting people to join under you. And pretty much that's what a pyramid scheme is. Um, they call it a fancy name, but it's a pyramid scheme. I think they do one thing different where they can't be called a scheme, but it's a pyramid scheme. Because I've been in a few of those, and just hoping to make money to help my family out, and it never worked out. Especially after I lost my job from UPS, I was really trying to find something that I could do at home. But yeah. Remember the times when these companies would try to get you to buy these miniature kits and assemble them at home and then ship them back? Tried that one time. Out of 100 dressers that I painstakingly put together where they looked right, okay, I sent them in, and only 2 of them passed their inspection, which was bullshit. So I got paid $2. So I ain't doing that again. Right, and that's different when it's your option. But they make these things sound like, you'll be home, you'll make money for your family, you'll go on trips, and it just never happens. Right. Now, I like the way Avon works now. Back in the day, used to have to buy the brochures, the bags, the sales tickets, um, the samples, all that shit. You had to buy all that stuff. So you barely made money when you got orders. Now, they order off your website and Avon ships it right directly to them. So they got all the expenses on that. So the way they operate now, it might be well worth as a little side hustle. But yeah, back in the day, it was horrible. You had to go door to door to find your customers. Yeah, it was horrible. Because I did Avon too, a long time ago. When I lived in the trailer park, I thought, oh, this will be easy. I got like 200 trailers that, I can do door to door. I'll probably get, no. Nope, it didn't work. So I think after about a month or maybe 2, I think I got like 4 orders in, 4 consecutive orders. And I was like, this is too much work. And back then I could walk and it didn't hurt as much, but still, it's a lot of work. Well, yeah, exactly. Because you'll find jewelry or maybe a scent or lotion or something that you could use in 3 months' time. Absolutely. That's the way Sandy's perfectly posh worked, as long as she spent so much money every 3 months. But it got to the point she was just giving everybody Christmas gifts of that stuff. And she wasn't making any money either, so. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. Because if it works good on your hair, I might try it on mine. I'd like to be able to see someone that could do my hair for less than $100. I just can't afford $125 plus getting the ends trimmed off. So it comes up to about $150 or so to do my hair. And I did the purple thing once, and that was fine because it was just a new experience. But I like, let's see if I can, I don't know if you can see it, like the highlights down here. I love this. And it's just, it's just through my hair a little bit, but I like it. And she charged me $125. No, I'm not going to bitch because it's her prices. We all have our own prices, right? But that also gives me the choice to find someone else that's a little cheaper. Yeah, but when you go outside, that purple will light up. It will light up once it's under a certain light and move your head. That's when it'll show up. That's why I chose purple, because it wasn't like my hair went from blonde to purple. It just gave me a hint of the purple. And then I had the light purple where she bleached it. It looked good, but it washes out. Like in 2 months, it was washed out. So $125 for 2 months, I can't do it. I just can't. But the only reason the light spots stayed in because it's bleached. But I think you'll look nice in it, Jenny. I really do. I hope you got 2 bottles because you got long hair. I can't wait to see if it works on you, though. Because I would definitely get a bright color for Halloween. Semi-permanent, yeah. So it'd take about 2-3 months to wash out. I slightly remember. I mean, it's not like a prime spot in my memory, but I kind of remember. Why, what's up with that one? Just a scam? It's like they got these ads on YouTube of how you make money through Amazon without product. I've been thinking about doing the class. They're free classes, but usually they want $100 and some to get into it. And I'm like, by that time, I don't want to listen to a 2-hour lecture and then say, I ain't spending $100. Oh, okay. Maybe you should just go get a haircut, girl. Because that hair makes you hot. Because I know when I dye my hair, I gotta get 2 boxes. But the last time I dyed my hair on my own, I got hair dye all over my old chair. It was like, yeah, I ain't doing that again. Oh, wow. I wish I could get my hair that long. I can't. It never grows past the point where it's at now. I remember I had long hair like around first, second grade down to my butt. But you know, when you're a child and you get wanting a haircut, you beg your mom, and my neighbor cut it for me. It never did get that long again. But unfortunately, that haircut, it cost us World War III in that neighborhood for a while. But that was a long time ago. Very long time ago. 50 years ago. Shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when I was younger, I liked it kind of shoulder length. But as I got older, I do love my long hair. It's the one thing on my body that I love. So why not keep it long as possible? I think the last time I cut it, oh my goodness, 5 or 6 years ago. Actually, I have a YouTube video on it, shocking everybody. It had to be 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even longer. Oh no! What is it about little girls cutting their hair makes their moms cry? Because my mom cried when I got all mine cut off. She did. I'm like, it's not like I cut my arm off. It'll grow back. Oh. Yeah. Those kind of things that come up, they're definitely scams. Unless you have money in a safe just sitting there or getting a bank loan, there's no way you can get into the housing market without forking up some cash. That's finances 101. It's not that hard to know that. But there's some people out there that want the quick get rich quick scheme, so they'll fall for anything. Now, what busts my ass is I'll go down to the gas station, never go to a gas station at 5 o'clock in the evening. Never. Not only is it busy with people, getting ready for the next day, that's when your lotto people come in. They come in and they're there for 10 minutes picking out tickets and, box straight, 7 days, whatever the hell they're looking for. The one time I was the last one in the store, and me and the lady that runs it, pretty good friends, she looked at me, she goes, "Wow, I can't believe you were nice that long." I said, "No, I'm just sitting here thinking no wonder people are still poor. Chasing that dream, and then at the end of the month they're complaining they ain't got food money." Well, you have to give up the lottery tickets or the food money, one or the other. Okay, Jenny. Yeah, I think I'm going to shut down too. It's 10 after. So Okay, everybody. You guys have a great week. Remember, Thursday night, if you're doing the Sophie's blanket, please have a picture sent to my email address so that way I can get ready and post all that on Friday, probably like Friday evening. So, you guys have a great night and stay safe. And remember, I love you. And if nobody's told you lately, you are enough in this world. You are enough. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.